Charity.
First, we move 3x to the other side.
Yes, it becomes 2y is equal to what?
3x
3x
equals to minus 3x
minus 3x
plus 6.
plus 6.
Then we divide both sides by 2.
We divide throughout by 2 to make y the subject, such that 2 and 2 cancel off. We are left with y equal to minus 3 over 2x plus what? Plus 3. All together. Right. So, what is the gradient and what is our y-intercept issue? What is the gradient and what is our y-intercept? Mzirash, what is the gradient and what is the y-intercept?
Minus 3 over 2 is the gradient.
Yes.
And plus 2 is the y-intercept.
Very good. We said, this is x, just look, this is x. It means the whole of this that associates x gives the gradient. And this one that does not contain any unknown, the third term there, it gives the y-intercept. All together. Ndakuisa pana panongodana cherumo. So kuti wakonewa izvoka. Ndese vashisha ndoda kuzviona. Right. Unongokonewa. Tongokuona unokonewa. Right. Rekantange kutsanangura futa. Ndatika natakati 3x plus 2y is equal to 6 altogether. For you to identify the gradient and the y-intercept, just make y the subject altogether. So first take the term that does not contain y to the other side of the cosine. Express it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. When you say y is equal to mx plus c, it means that which contains x comes first after the equal sign altogether. Then that one which does not contain any unknown, it comes what? Last. Altogether. So when we say y is equal to mx plus c, it means we've made y the subject. So when you take 3x to the other side of the cosine, it will become minus 3x altogether. Then we divide throughout by the coefficient of y, such that y will be left alone altogether. We divide throughout by 2, such that 2 and 2 cancel off. We are left with y is equal to minus 3x over 2 plus what? Plus 3. So this coefficient of x now when y is the subject of formula, this one gives the gradient, and this 3 gives the what? Y-intercept. Altogether. Right. 3x minus 4y is equal to 12. What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? Natina kungodana chiro. Hakuna unokonewa. Ende hakuna unokonewa. Oh, zvokwati serepurai najeri nawo kafa pachiruma kudai. Apa ndo pasina unokonewa. Ndakaimona. Ndakupai kanguva. Apa muri kudwa kuti moda kutanga maweka. Wekai muchingondiudza senai. Indi chingonyora muchiweka. Muchindiudza kuti itai so. Inongoti hangu chipapeti. Amwana vanhu vachitimerai kuti vawekere pamapepa vozondiudza. Dzidza kufunga uchitoita. Hatiti? Ndakudana hangu. Ngaitono chaona achingokonewa ipapa. Vanotimerai ndo vandoda kudana. All right. Tudziwo nyasha.
Minus 4y equals 3x plus 4.
Ndizvovo here? Harambiwa izvo. Ndina vachingotaura zvorambiwa. Asi regai vatiudze. Ishe?
Minus 4 equal to 3x minus 12.
12 ndoda kuti umbondudza kuti minus yaiwanepya. Nokuti wangofunga wodoti saka toipawo minus. Namba inochinja sign kana zvanyanya kumboita sei. Saka urikundudza kuti tofa payakrosa. Senzeni. Senzeni. Ndozvanga ida kuita kwezvizvi. Kundoti apa -12. Saka urikuti tinoti -4 is equal to 3x plus 12. Asiyana, but chavakanakira vaturai. Zvinhu zvedzewa chembere pamabhi akabika chibika mamuti. Azama. Ndazonyumone. Prudence. Apo dzisa vanhu nyatsoteerera. Warege kuvhunza panaitsanangura. Kuvhunza warege kusunza roboti ino nyatsotsanangura pasi kuvhunzisa. Nokuti kuvhunza ndokundodaka. Hano zvinokurudzirai. Iko zvinondoda kudzidzisai kuvhunza. Muchanyatsoona kuti kuvhunza kwakanaka. Uye. Chana chingorova nhasi muchadama. Inodana. Inodana. Asina basa kukonewa kudzidza. Unoziva ukautsanangurirwa chawatanga wambokonewaka. Uchabata ndosaka ndichivadana vanhu ivava vachifunga kuti vamwe vane vasina kugadzira problem vamwe ndivana misi yose. Isu takadzidza nawanzi misi. Waitakada mwana wangu wedu. Wanzi misi yose kuti iye niwona ticha. Saka kurava kuti une uchiti vanani ndo vanodama ndo vanodzidza. Saka aitoda kudzidzisa kuti iye wewo hakuna mutoto umwe. Right. Ngatiudzwe nanhasingeni. Kadzi, vaudze. Kadzi une problem wanenge aripomudza. Anozvida asi mudzivoko. Kudada kusina basa ikoko. Ipapa muchaona unoziva. Taura kadzi.
-4y equals to -3x plus 12.
Anomozviona kuzvatoreva kuti unodada nokuziva panoita. Uchakutoregwa nomwana. Ukusudza ruoko utaura zvinoziva zvo. Sindo yajamba equal sign. I said consider the equal sign to be like a magic river which when you cross and you are a girl you tend to be a boy and when you are a boy you tend to be what? A girl. All together. Tora equal sign sakaruzikana mishonga kana tukakambuka kongoresikana wachikomana. Kongoresikana wachi? Sikana wachoshanduka utosoda. Right. Sign kana namba ikakrosa equal sign inofana kuchinja sign yayo. All together. Yako jamba. Iwa unato watura 3x ikailoko. Hungonodzoka ili 3x saka unoto waite. Wakangwana chika ukadero. Namba ikakrosa equal sign inochinja sign yayo. Please. Mazo. Namba ikakrosa equal sign inodini? Inochinja sign. Ukangoziva izvozvo chete kumetsi kosa wapedza because kumetsi we deal with my equal sign and numbers. Let us represent numbers. Saka when a letter or a number crosses an equal sign, you must know that it changes its sign. Over 103 abanga is this sign. Right, when a number has no sign, it is positive altogether. So when it crosses the equal sign, it must be what? Negative. 3 is the same as plus 3. But you are going to go to 12 apota since 12 tichingozwa kuti plus 12. You want -3x 12. Kuti kwa say Moses you want to know kuti 3x plus 12 because kana ndisina kusasign pana 12 ndikura kuti positive. Iwe. Right, but I told the term that does not contain y to the other side of the equal sign and it. Right. Then we divide throughout by -4, -4, and it. Such that -4 and -4 cancel off and we are left with y on its own. What would be y? Ndakaruka ndoita ndaida kuti meeting ndo kukonewako. Saka mufundisi munhu wamazona unombokonewa iko nobo ndakonewa. Nokuti zvandandaronga ndazozviputsa. Right. Itai. Ndozisira kwangu. Because ndezvemisi. Mukasati yamwe hamuzvigoni. Saka mufana kuita inini. Inonzi student centered learning. Ndikada kuita ndomenei. akusiri kudzidzisa kwekwa lecture manje I must not lecture here. I must teach. Ndogadziwa kurega kudana vamwana vanongosimudza maoko vane vakangosimudza maoko nguva dzose so asi manje kuti ndivadane manje ndechitouraya vamwe ndirega ndishanya kushanda nevasingasimudzi don't worry vana vasingazivi ipapo ndo pandoda kuti vafunge ezo
Y is equal to
3 over 4x. Try to raise your voice. And it,
3.
yeah?
Minus 3.
-3. Chaitika pandecho kuti minus na minus zvadi? Zvakanzela. Apa tikati minus into plus ikatipa chi? Negative. Tikati 4 into 12 ikatipa chi? 3. Wazionaka? Saka, what is your gradient and what is your y-intercept? Mary semesa ngambo mdana nasi. But hapo shoti kusikiza maoko. Imo ngati kwake kuziva. Ndokunzi kutsvaka kuziva. Nokuti ana zvandofunga ngazvionekwe kuti zviri right here. Ndo purpose yokufunda ropa zvo. Kuti zvandiri kufunga izvozvo chero zvikava nhema ngazvionekwa kuti asi ndogona ndiri right akandiri right saka ndakapinda saka ndosiva. Asi ndikawana kuona ndisiri right vachandodza zviri right. Right. And Mary's
3 quarters is our gradient and
yeah? So
3 quarters
3 quarters
gradient
is our gradient.
minus 3 is our intercept.
Minus 3 is the y-intercept. Murikuzona? Right, takusumuka nayo panhamba. Tiri kuda kuti tikapiwa a straight line, one sketch it on a Cartesian plan altogether. Right, wakapiwa the equation, we sketch up the straight line graph on the Cartesian plan. Tikati y is equal to 2x plus 4. When we say y is equal to 2x plus 4, identify the gradient and the y-intercept. What is the y-intercept and what is the gradient? What is the y-intercept and what is the gradient? Manya Matan?
Gradient is 2 and the y-intercept is 4.
Gradient is 2 and the y-intercept is plus what? 4. What did we say is the definition for gradient? What does gradient mean? We define the gradient. What do we say is the definition for gradient? We gave more than one definitions for gradient. Comes.
Gradient is the difference in y coordinates divided by the difference in x coordinates.
Difference in y coordinates over the difference in x coordinates. Right, that kind of definition gives how we find the what? The gradient. Right. Want to define gradient as a definition. What is a gradient, right? Yes?
What is the stiffness or slopeness of a
The steepness or slopeness of a plane. How to get that? The steepness or slopeness of a what? Plane. How to get that? The rate of going upwards or the rate of going what? Downwards. How to get that? Right? Gradient. What is the definition of gradient? That's one. What else? Maris?
The ratio of the vertical distance over the horizontal.
The ratio. The word I want is a ratio. The ratio of the vertical distance to the horizontal distance of a plane. How to get that? The ratio of the vertical distance to the horizontal distance of a plane. When we say a ratio, it must have two values, either in the form 2:3 or 2/3 altogether. It's we said the numerator gives the vertical distance altogether, and the denominator the what? The horizontal. Saka panapa we said our gradient is 2. So when you say our gradient is 2, what is the vertical distance? What is the horizontal distance shown by the gradient 2? What are we saying about the vertical distance and the horizontal distance? Just to say the gradient is 2. What are we saying about the vertical distance and the horizontal distance? Are we showing any vertical distance and horizontal distance? That must help us sketching the graph on the Cartesian plane altogether. So, what are we saying about the vertical distance? What is the vertical distance and what is the horizontal distance of this line represented by the equation? Maris?
The vertical is 2.
Vertical distance is 2.
And the horizontal is 1.
The horizontal is 1. Because 2 is the same as 2 over 1. Just express this as a common fraction over 1 altogether. Any number can be expressed as a common fraction altogether. That's having a numerator and the denominator. If we are saying the numerator gives the vertical distance and the horizontal distance is given by the what? By the denominator altogether. Right. So we are saying 2 over 1, meaning the numerator is 2. The vertical distance is 2 when the horizontal is what? 1. So you must go to the y-intercept. Mark the y-intercept on the Cartesian plane. Mark the y-intercept on the Cartesian plane. Right, mark the y-intercept on the Cartesian plane. That's what? Plus 4. Altogether. Our y-intercept is what? Plus 4. Counting from the y-intercept, that's when you consider vertical distance over horizontal distance. We are saying our vertical distance is 2 when the horizontal is 1. So you start from the y-intercept. You move 2 vertically, that's 1, 2 units altogether. Over 1 horizontally, so horizontally you go 1 square. You mark, which means you now have 2 points through which the line passes. The definition for a straight line or a line, the definition for a line is a line and a series of points joined together, altogether. A series of points joined together. So if you join these 2 points, they will give you a line. Saka, that's how we come up with the line. Altogether. Right. Ukatasa paipo ukatirana papa. Inofanira kutokata nepapa pana 2 pana -2. Say that wakatarisa oga. Unaona kuti when the horizontal distance is 2, vertical is what? 4. Crowd vertical over horizontal 4 over 2 will reduce to what? 2. We are saying our gradient is 2. Altogether. So this is the line of the equation. Y is equal to 2x plus 4. What was it? Wakaitarisa unoona kuti y-intercept ndi 4. Ko gradient that vertical distance over horizontal distance. Ukada ukaenda uchibva pana 4. Vertically uri kuti -4 over horizontal -2. -4 kana uchidzika -2 kana uchienda ku left altogether. Saka -4 over -2 inongoreduce to what? To 2. Altogether. Right. Wanzi wewe. 3y minus 4x. 3y minus 4x is equal to 12. Right. We want to sketch this on the Cartesian plane. Altogether. Right. Make y the subject. That's what we said. And identify the gradient and the y-intercept. So 3y is equal to 4x plus 12. 12. We divide throughout by what? By 3. So that 3 and 3 cancel off. We are left with y is equal to 4 over 3x plus what? Plus 4. Which means what is our y-intercept? 4. Our y-intercept is 4 and the gradient is what? 4 over 3. So we go to 4, the y-intercept. Altogether. And the gradient is this coefficient of x, which is 4 over what?
3.
Over 3. Altogether. So counting from the y-intercept, we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Vertically, altogether. Over 1, 2, 3. Horizontally. So a line between and it. Waona? Chero kare wachibva ukadzichaka gradient wakadhiroba line so unongoya wobata anditi woti kubva pana 4 you go down ne4 kusvika pa x axis anditi saka ndiyo -4 altogether over what? -3. Saka -4 over -3 inongodzoka panani? 4 over 3 altogether. Titose? Lol. Right. Wenda pana 3y is equal to 3y is equal to x. 3y equal to what? X. I said first identify the gradient and the y-intercept. And what is the gradient and what is the y-intercept on that one? What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? What is the gradient and what is the y-intercept? Well,
Gradient is 1 over 3.
1 over 3.
And y-intercept is 0.
Yes. Make y the subject to divide both sides by what? By 3. Side that 3 and 3 cancel off. Y is equal to x over 3 is the same as 1/3 of x. 1/3 of any number is equal to that number over 3 altogether. So x over 3 is equal to 1/3 of x altogether. Which means our gradient is 1/3. And when there is nothing there as a third constant term, it means the y-intercept is 0. It means there is 0 there altogether. Right. So it means y-intercept is 0. And the gradient is what? 1/3 altogether. The gradient is what? So counting from the y-intercept, you go to 0, the y-intercept. You mark on the y-intercept 0. And it, so you count 1 vertically and 3 horizontally. What was that? 1 over 3. So you say 1 over 1, 2, 3. Altogether. Right. That's the line. 3x, 3y is equal to x. And y is equal to 1/3 x. Altogether. Right. This method is easy to use when the coefficient of y can be exactly divided into the third constant term altogether. When the coefficient of y can be divided exactly into this constant term. That's when this is an easy method to use. Kwata kuti apa tina 3, apa toisa 5. Paunoda kuti 3 into 5 yokubudisira a fraction. You cannot identify the point represented by the fraction per Cartesian plane. It means you will estimate But when you estimate, it will be difficult for you to consider the gradient again by sketching. All together? Right. Pana asatanzisa resh. All right. I can't put a negative gradient. When the gradient is negative, your line will slant to the left. All together. 2x 3y plus 2x is equal to 6. Understand? Right. To now out what is the gradient and what is the y-intercept. We said we can find the gradient only when we make y the subject. All together. We make y the subject. It's not 3y is equal to minus 2x plus what? Plus 6. And we divide it throughout by what? By 2. By 3, sorry. So that 3 and 3 cancel off. Y will be equal to minus 2/3 x plus 2. And our y-intercept is plus 2. We go to plus 2. We mark it there on the y-axis. All together. Trito say gradient is minus 2 over 3. Gradient is what? Minus 2 over 3, which means from plus 2, the y-intercept, you move minus 2 vertically. When we say we move minus 2 vertically, it means we are moving downwards, altogether. Over 3, horizontally, over 1, 2, 3. So, our next point is this. Then you draw your line joining the points. Left because the gradient is what? Negative. How to get that? Pana problem here, no sketch my graphs in this way. Right. Next, unonzi wewe. Next, you want to put sketch the graphs, sketch the straight line graphs, sketch the graphs of the lines passing through the following points with the given gradients. Exercise 515 number 1. Namaka gradient and the point demands the form an equation. And it manja patoda kuti sketch the graphs of the lines passing through the following points with the given gradients. With the given gradients altogether. Sketch the graphs of the lines passing through the following points with the given gradient. To know go now to points. Minus 1, 2, gradient, minus 3 over 4. Total is a point 4, 2, 4 minus 2, gradient. Gradient 4. A straight line that passes through the point minus 1, 2. Just go to the point minus 1, 2 and mark the point altogether. Minus 1, 2. This is minus 1, 2. This is the point. Point minus 1, 2. Nyatsitasa because apa vazhinji vanovhiringika. Altogether. I said this is the point minus 1 what? 2. And what is the gradient? Gradient is minus 3 over 4. Altogether. Gradient is what? Minus 3 over 4. And right. Counting from the point minus 1, 2, you move minus 3 vertically. Saka kama vazozuti achibva apa kana achiti minus 3 vertical unoenda nepi. Naye makona kuona kuti vertical tiri kuenda nepi kana achibva apa. Tiri kudzika zvitakadai. Trirose. Saka kubva up it's minus 1, 2, 3 vertically altogether. Over 1, 2, 3, 4 horizontal. Power pedzera apa omaka. Saka tati susu it's minus 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4. Power pedzera ndo panopinda futi nei neline rako. Uchijoina the points. Saka ndoshawa kuti vanhu vanozokone vachikwenda. Dzirashi. Ndikuona kurega kunzwisisa first kwako.